I'm going to show you a little bit about Jim's organizational structure. I'm sitting in his seat right now. It's quite a comfortable seat. It's kind of the perfect height for this bench. And so right at his fingertips he had these cabinets and these drawers here, and all of his bench, and this lamp, and that light, and outlet there, power strip there, Variac here, oscilloscope there. Everything is perfectly in range. Oh, there's a shelves up there. There's a amplifier up here, in case you needed that. Power supply, power supply, power supply. There's more in there. We'll get to there. Heat sink, heat sink, heat sink. These are undoubtedly heat sinks he pulled off of some of his electronics from JP Electronics. Something that wasn't usable anymore, so why not keep the heat sinks? They're useful. There's a 6-volt battery. There's another fan right there. But no, his organizational structure is quite interesting. Right here, he's got a mini Radio Shack. I'm on focus. This camera has no manual focus, so I can't. There we go. Reed switches, resistor, 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 resistor. These are all resistors. There's a light bulb, assorted resistors. There's transistors. There's a nice switch there. There's some connectors. There's a shaft for a potentiometer right there. But the most interesting part about this little drawer, which is almost guaranteed to be handmade. I mean, Jim almost definitely made this. I mean, he certainly labeled it all himself. But this wooden structure would be pretty easy for Jim to make. So he's got a bank of resistors and some reed switches. Pull it out a little more. He's got resistors, light bulb, big resistors. These are some connectors. There's a screwdriver that goes down there. There's a big honking capacitor, and some screws, resistors. What really gets me about this is that it's really enormous. So many rows. I mean, resistors, there's a transformer, there's some potentiometers, there's some capacitors, resistors, resistors, resistors. Here's some resistors he bought recently. Resistors, resistors, resistors. Semiconductor of some sort in there. All kinds of resistors. Every one of them labeled. This is a 1.2 kilo ohm. This is a 1.5 kilo ohm. That's a 2.2 kilo ohm. Here's a 120 kilo ohm ear swab. No, I'm kidding. This, resistor, resistor, resistor. Transistor, I'm guessing. Oh no, those are connectors. These are transistors. LEDs, lamps, capacitor, 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 capacitor. Some kind of semiconductor device there. It looks like a spider. This is an impressive array of resistors. I mean, anytime you would need a resistor to build some custom circuit, there it was. Didn't need to buy one. And then here you go. I mean, for this, I guarantee you there's a bunch of resistors in there that you just pulled this drawer out and built it. So here's his tool drawers. Lots of screwdrivers, wire cutters, toothbrushes for cleaning electronics, and some spare transformers and stuff. Brushes, tape, erasers, heat shrink, of course. And pull this open. Here's some projects he was working on. There's a CD drive, a hard drive, a mouse, tons of ribbon cable, some kind of card there. And hard drive, ribbon cable, CD drive, and then more ribbon cable. So in here, documentation, tons of manuals and material safety data sheets and all kinds of stuff. And here's a motherboard. Yeah, motherboard. Nice processor still sitting there. Old one. There's a laptop. Some of his current projects, or would-be current projects. And so this is everything he had right at his fingertips from his chair in his workshop.